Hello and welcome to Junior Church at Home. My name's Emma and I'm from St Mary's Church in Portchester. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you're going to enjoy our session. It's talking about God's protection over us, and I think that's especially something that we could be thinking about as many of you will be going back to school over the next couple of weeks. So as we start today, let's say a short prayer. God, as we get ready to be with you, open our ears to listen to you, open our minds to help us think about you, open our eyes to see you in the world around us, and open our hearts to love you more. Amen.
I'm going to read Psalm 121. I look to the mountains, where will my help come from? My help will come from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let you fall, your protector is always awake. The protector of Israel never dozes or sleeps. The Lord will guard you, he is by your side to protect you. The sun will not hurt you during the day, nor the moon during the night. The Lord will protect you from all danger, he will keep you safe. He will protect you as you come and go, now and forever.
Thank you, Ashby, for the Bible reading. If you wanted to look at it again in your own Bibles, it was Psalm 121. So the psalm talks about a long and dangerous journey that the Israelites would take to get to Jerusalem. And they would do this every year so that they could worship God in the temple. It was a very scary journey, and it would take several days to get there. But the Israelites would sing a song to encourage themselves to keep going and to trust that God would get them safely to Jerusalem. We can learn a lot from this psalm. We may not have to travel great journeys to worship God, but we all have hard things in our lives where we need to trust God's protection. Some of you might have friends at school that aren't very nice, and there might be somebody in your family that's not very well at the moment, especially with coronavirus. But whatever the problem is, you can trust that God is right there with you. He will help you be strong and brave. And we've got a song coming up next that's called Brave, so I hope that you'll enjoy that song. God will protect you because he loves you and is watching over you. We can trust that God will keep us safe. Instead of being afraid or filled with worry, we can approach every problem with confidence because God will be with us every step of the way.
No, I won't be afraid. You are with me. You are right beside me every day. Even when it feels like everything's going wrong, I can look up to you, God, and find my strength. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. I was lost and afraid till you found me. You lifted me up and gave me strength. Anywhere that I go, you go with me. Oh, Lord, you give me the courage to live each day. Your
So for today's craft, we're going to start off by drawing a triangle. Once we've got our triangle, we are going to get a pen or some black paint and draw or paint a stick figure. So once we've got our stick figure, I'll put some eyes on it. And a smile. Once we've got our stick figure, around it we are going to draw or paint the mountain. I'm going to speed up now whilst I paint it all in. My mountain is now dry and I've cut it out. In Psalm 121, the first two verses are, I lift my eyes up to the mountains, where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I know that whatever the problem, I can trust that God is right here with me. To remind me of this, I'm going to fold in the corners of my mountain so it looks like being protected by God. It's like a big hug.
Today's book is called The Hello Goodbye Window by Norton Jester and Chris Rashka. The kitchen window at Nana and Poppy's house is, for one little girl, a magic gateway. Everything important happens near it, through it, or beyond it. Told in her voice, her story is both a voyage of discovery and a celebration of the commonplace wonders that define childhood. It is also a love song devoted to that special relationship between grandparents and grandchild. Now, I know that we can't all see our family at the moment, so I thought this would be a great book as we're going through coming out of lockdown. The Hello Goodbye Window. Nana and Poppy live in a big house in the middle of town. There's a brick path that goes to the back porch, but before you get there, you pass right by the kitchen window. That's the Hello Goodbye window. It looks like a regular window, but it's not. The kitchen is where Nana and Poppy are most of the time, so you can climb up on the flour barrel and tap the window, then duck down and they won't know who did it. Or you can press your face against the glass and frighten them. If they're not in a kitchen, you can't do any of those things and you have to wait until next time. If they see you first, they wave and make silly faces. Sometimes Nana peekaboos me, which always makes me laugh, so I get a lot of extra fun and hellos before I even get inside. Just look at the kitchen, it's so big. It has a table you can colour on and lots of drawers to take stuff out of and play with. But you can't touch anything under the sink, you would get very sick. There are shelves full of glass jars with lots of everything in them, a step stool so I can wash my hands, and all kinds of pictures from the olden days. Nana says she even used to give me a bath in the sink when I was little. Really? Sometimes Poppy plays his harmonica for me. He can only play one song, Oh Susanna. But he can play it lots of different ways. He can play it slow or fast, or he can play it sitting down or standing up. He says he can even play it and drink a glass of water at the same time, but I've never seen him do that. When I stay over, we have our supper in the kitchen too, and when it's dark outside, we can look at our reflections in the window. It works just like a mirror, except it's not in the bathroom, and it looks like we're outside looking in. Poppy says, "What are you doing out there? You come right in here and have your dinner." And I say, "But I'm here with you, Poppy." And then he looks at me in his funny way. Just before I go to bed, Nana turns off all the lights and we stand by the window and say goodnight to the stars. Do you know how many stars there are? Neither do I, but she knows them all. In the morning, the first place we go is back to the kitchen, and there's the window waiting for us. You can look out and say good morning to the garden, or see if it's going to rain or be nice. And you can see if the dog next door is doing stuff in Nana's flower bed. She hates that. Sometimes Poppy says in a real loud voice, "Hello world, what have you got for us today?" Nobody ever answers, but he doesn't care. Poppy makes breakfast. He says it's his speciality. My favourite is oatmeal with raisins and bananas that you can't see because he hides them down inside. I find them all. When I get dressed, I help Nana in the garden. It's a very nice garden, but there's a tiger who lives behind the big bush in the back, so I don't ever go there. I ride my bike too. Not in the street, please. Or collect sticks and acorns. Not in the house, please. Or just kick my ball around. Sometimes when it's hot, Poppy chases me with the hose and I yell, "Stop it, Poppy, stop it." When he does, I ask him to do it again, and Nana just shakes her head. When I get tired, I come in and I take my nap, and nothing happens until I get up. Then sometimes I just sit by the hello goodbye window and watch. Nana says it's a magic window and anyone can come along when you least expect it. Tyrannosaurus Rex! He's extinct, so he doesn't come around much. The pizza delivery guy, pepperoni and cheese. He knows it's my favourite. The Queen of England. Nana is English, you know, so the Queen likes to come for tea. They all could come, and a lot more if they want. And if they do, I'll see them first. Mummy and Daddy pick me up after work. I'm glad because I know we're going home, but it makes me sad too because I have to leave Nana and Poppy. You can be happy and sad at the same time, you know. It just happens that way sometimes. When we leave, we always stop at the window to blow kisses goodbye. And when you look from outside, Nana and Poppy's house has lots of windows, but there's only one hello goodbye window, and it's right where you need it. When I get my own house someday, I'm going to have a special hello goodbye window too. By that time, I might be a Nana myself. I don't know who the Poppy will be, but I hope that he can play the harmonica. The end. Thank you for joining us for Junior Church at Home today. I hope that you have a great week back at school and that this session has helped you feel a little bit more comfortable with any worries that you might have. For our prayer time today, I'm going to play a short video that will read Psalm 121 to you again and give some time for reflection.
I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore.
I hope that you have a great first week back at school, whether you're there full-time or transitioning back just a couple of days. Our youth group, Connect, is going to be running some sessions online. We're going to have a Zoom every Friday. If you'd like to join in, just leave me a message or contact me at the church office and we'll send you the information to join in every Friday at 7 o'clock. Have a great week and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.